there, and welcome to Degano Middle School Surf PE. We wanted to let you know about some of the reminders that you and your student will need to know for Surf PE. For those of you who were unable to attend the meeting in the spring, this video will review some of the points that were made there, and also it will give you some specifics about what to expect. Just some quick reminders, class will meet at Moonlight Beach, and you can drop students off and pick them up there. Additionally, in order to be in the class, students should demonstrate proficiency in surfing and or bodyboarding. Students who miss any class will be required to complete a PE makeup during lunch when PE makeups are offered on campus. First of all, your student will bring home a big fun packet at the beginning of the school year. It will have lots of essential information, so please review it closely. Some of the information is covered here and some of it is not. It will also include paper directions for how to join the Remind X program. It's called Remind 101. Due to the nature of this class, we ask that parents and students sign up for this program so that you can get updates on your phone. All right, on block scheduled days, parents will need to pick students up in the front of the school. Students will need to leave school and should be ready to go to the beach at 1:30. They'll be ready to be picked up at the beach at 3:05 when the supervision will end at the beach. Carpools must be arranged by parents for confidentiality reasons. So you can either come and meet some other parents at back to school night, or you can join the Facebook page that we created. It's called Degano Surf PE, and there you can coordinate some carpool stuff. Okay, our department policy, so the Degano Physical Education Department policy is not to take parent notes, as students are very capable of letting us know when they are not feeling well. They will need to communicate with you beforehand, though, to stay at school or be picked up to bring home. Please send doctor's notes with students as well if there are issues that come up during the day. So we do take doctor's notes. Please notify the teacher of issues if something comes up during the day prior to 12:30 via email or phone. We'd like to get any doctor's notes directly from the student so we can discuss options with your child. Any student who misses a day of Surf PE will be required to complete PE makeups in order to get their points back from the missed days. Due to supervision issues and safety, the beach is for active participants only. So if the student cannot participate that day, we do not want them walking around the beach. It's only for active participants. So students who are sick, injured, or missing required equipment, including a surfboard, leash, bodyboard, or fins, must either stay at school or you may need to take them home. Whichever you choose, we will need to know. Communication is key on that one. Okay, our safety expectations. We have been entrusted with the safety and supervision of your children. So we take that very seriously, and we have some very specific safety expectations to follow. We will take roll 3 times a day. First, right after lunch at school, then at the beach before your child gets in the water, and then at the end of the period at 3 o'clock when they get out of the water. Only surfing and bodyboarding are allowed. There's no swimming or body surfing or skimboarding allowed. Leashes are required for both surfers and bodyboarders, and fins are required for bodyboarders. This is very important. We want your children to remain safe, and they need to be attached to their flotation device. We're going to be working very closely with the lifeguards. The lifeguards will be on duty, and we're keeping close communication with them. Please make sure that your student understands how important it is to be accountable at attendance. We really need your help and their help on this, so there is no confusion about who is to be at the beach and who is not coming to the beach and who is still in the water. So all of that, very important. We'll have boundaries and supervision areas at the beach. Basically, all students need to know that they must be within the sight of the teacher and or adult chaperone on the shore. If the students cannot see us, we can't see them. Public restrooms are available at the beach for us to use, but it's very important that students understand and that you understand that they will not be supervised in the bathroom. We're going to use a buddy system, so when students need to go to the bathroom, they must go with their buddy and they must stay with their buddy outside of the water and in the water. Okay, we want students to change here at school before they leave in the locker rooms where they will be supervised. For pickup times, the pickup from school will be approximately 1:30, And the pickup from the beach will be at 3:05 when the chaperone and teacher supervision will end right at 3:05. Speaking of parent chaperones, in order for this class to run safely and efficiently, we have a lot of kids out in the water. We will like to have 2 or more volunteers per surfing session. Are you a surfer? Great. This would be the perfect opportunity to hang out with your son or daughter and to be in the water. Not much of a surfer, that's okay too. You could still definitely use your help on the shore. Extra eyes on the water is always a good thing. So if you'd like to help out, please sign up using the Sign Up Genius website on Mrs. Gillette's page or in the email that was sent to you. Even if all the spots are full, we'd still love to have you come out, enjoy the surf, or sit on the beach with us. Okay, if there's only a shore spot open and you'd rather be in the water, please sign up for that shore spot and you can let me know that you'd rather be in the water once we get to the beach. I'm fine with either being in the water or on the beach, so just the more people out there, the better. Okay, due to bad weather and emergencies, surf will be canceled from time to time. Please be sure that the school has your correct phone number and information. We will be using Remind 101, and there's going to be directions to follow to communicate on whether or not class will happen at the beach. We will do our best to make changes mid-morning so that you can prepare for carpools later in the afternoon. I can best be reached via email if needed, or you can reach me on that Remind 101 app. Okay, beach workouts. Workouts will be held at either Moonlight or D Street due to several different reasons, such as runoff, water conditions, following rain, or poor weather. Again, we'll be working closely with the lifeguard due to fluctuating circumstances. Additionally, Mondays and single period days, students will stay on campus. Okay, so those on-campus expectations. In the event that we are unable to attend surf at the beach, we will stay on campus and do a regular day of PE on campus, or we will go to the beach and participate in a beach workout. So, for that reason, students will need PE uniforms. They should always be prepared for an on-campus or beach workout if surf is canceled, or for single period days and Mondays. So they will need their PE uniforms. Students are also expected to maintain and keep up their lockers, and their locks will be assigned to them. Appropriate shoes are also required and should be kept in a locker at all times. Also, please note that surf is a year-long class. Wetsuits and booties are highly recommended. Due to the nature of surf being a year-round class, the students are in the water in the months of November, December, and through the spring when the weather and water temperature can become increasingly cold. All right, some important dates and contact information. The first day of surfing will be Tuesday, the 12th of September. There will also be a swim out to the buoy at Moonlight Beach on that day. The in-pool swim test will happen September 5th at the Boys and Girls Club in Solana Beach. Students will need to bring $5 for that swim test. The best contact to reach Mrs. Gillette is through email or through Remind 101. She will be teaching throughout the day, but it will be checked periodically. Directions to sign up for Remind 101 to follow. And that's right here. So this page shows you how to join the Surf PE Remind 101 text. I would love if both you and your student would join. That way, if things change and fluctuate during the day, which is the nature of this class with the weather and unforeseen circumstances, we can quickly get a hold of you. So this is if you have a smartphone, you can go to this website right here, and it will tell you how to download the app and get information for our school. I'll leave it on there for a second. If you'd rather just get notifications through text, that's also an option. So to do that, you will just text 81010, and in the message you would just write @ and then DIEGUEN. All right, I think that is everything. So thank you so much for your time. We'll have plenty more time to take any questions at back to school night too, but don't be afraid to email me if you have any other questions. Thanks again. Bye-bye.